Clara, California. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. And he cuts it back right. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go now.
To the air with Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. 72, tracking 60.
They'll throw, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Sets a return. It's Chuba Hubbard. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Set of downs for him from the 31.
Down. Hut.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready. 45, right. Ready.
Here's Young on first and 10. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Set, ready. 50, green, ready.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Come on, set. Block 52 blaster. Set.
Heads out on the bootleg. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Ready, ready. 60 red. Striker, 3-3.
Hand off to the back. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that, which is kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go now. Claw, 10. Yellow, 22. Set, huh?
Back-to-back carries here. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go. Blue, 32.
Out of the gun, Young. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Now run, James. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Money with James. He's going to be brought down right at the 35.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go, here we go. 60, go.
Penix on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Set.
Right up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juwan Bentley makes the play. We'll take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Give left side to James. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers sent up inside the red zone.
Shut up. 70.
Here's Penix to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut.
From his own end zone, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready, go, ready, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds his man over the middle. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
50, green.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big game downfield. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Got it.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue, check, huh?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Flash blue. Here we go. Set. Black 40.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
Young on the play action. Pass brought in by Terrell McMillan. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Set, hut. Ready.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
22 needle. Drill, set. 45. White. Set.
Young working from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Cut, cut.
They'll run for this. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Back to the well again. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Okay, ready?
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, needle, blue. Ready?
Young throwing here. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
There's
no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam. Or big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
Young from the gun on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
There's a give inside to James. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Cowboy 19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Right side cut by Higgins. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. That is Jimmy Horn back deep for the Panthers. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 18-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Striker, blue 32. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come back team. Ready?
From the shotgun, Penix. Pass is pulled in by James. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. That's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 60.
Penix now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
On the ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 30. Drill. 52.
Another carry for him. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
Here we go. Red. 38. White. White. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on, set. Black 40. Field, black. Set.
They give it to him again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
5-97. Hut.
2nd down, looking for options. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut.
On play action, here's Young. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go. 17. Set, hut. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, Young. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. This is James. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Throw here. 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Ready up.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Yellow, lining. Here we go, set. 50, green. Hut.
Sending him on the dime. Breaks the tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready. Black, ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Buying some time right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Penix. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Finds him over the middle. Now he's past the 25. T. Higgins. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. T. Higgins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Hubbard with a return here. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 45. White. Hut, hut.
Give now to the running back. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. You. Yellow. Set.
And going play action. Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
first down from the 42.
Down. Hut.
Plowing up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Young. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fight, 97. Check,
Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set, hut. 50, green. Watch out now. 50, fury. Hut.
This time it's a passing play. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43, needle, blue.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but so would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Okay, right.
The Panther 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
And they'll pitch it out to him. He'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action now. Young. Into the hands of Schultz. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Ready.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. 45. White.
From the pistol, it's Young. He brings it in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
ATL started on disrespect. I put a pop your thing like this, 'cause you ain't winning this PI. Lil John in the East
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. To the air with Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Penix on 1st down. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. And again, it's Penix. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and they pick him off again. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
33. Yep, set.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go now. 52.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Oh, the football's loose. And the 49ers get to it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
18 Cardinal, 19 Light.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. And that's caught by Hollywood Brown. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Set. 33, yellow, set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Set, hut.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Brings it in at the 12. And gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The 23-yard line.
Penix now to throw. That's not a quick hitter. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Brings up 3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. He's going deep. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Yep, 10 black.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Set, ready, yellow, line, 50, green. Set, go.
Hubbard again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here's the backup. First throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Purdy's pass intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
All right, and for those of you keeping score at home, that is the 6th. Yes, I said the 6th time they've intercepted it this game.
And I'm glad you repeated that, Kate, really, because I think a lot of people watching might have heard 6th and assumed they were wrong. That is a staggering total for any defense in any single game, and it doesn't come without every member of their defense doing their job. Even the ones without the stats and the interceptions, they've done their part in pressure, they've done their part in coverage, and they've done their part